Always have something you're looking forward to. I planned to go to the Bahamas for my birthday. I planned to go to a couple new places while I was on the island. I also planned, to go to Queen's Staircase. And it made everything that I was doing before then worth it. Why? Because I have somewhere I'm going to be. I have something that I'm going to do. I have something that I'm looking forward to. So all of the things that are in between where I was when I booked this trip and decided to go to Queen's Staircase and go to the Bahamas and go to Junkanoo Beach and go to the rum cake factory, all the things that happened in between that, they did not impact me as much. Why? Because I had something that I was excited to look forward to.
5 shows made 3 million a week. You are now looking at the bestie elite. You are now looking at the bestie elite. You are now looking at the best.
Hey there, besties. Welcome back to the summer sessions. And today we're going over the 9 lessons from this summer and what they taught me. If you don't know, our summer sessions is where we slow down from becoming our best selves so that we can reflect on what's been working for us and, of course, subtract the things that are not. That way we know exactly how we're going to move forward come fall, which is, surprise, surprise, basically now or whenever you're listening to this. Who knows, right? But I'm going to give you guys what you came here for. So hopefully that intro gave you enough time to get your pencil and your paper and let's go. So the 9 lessons from this summer and what they taught me. First one is stop waiting for things to be perfect. Surprise, surprise, they're not gonna, okay? They won't be. Fun fact, this video you're watching right now, it's not perfect. There are so many ways that I wanted to edit this. There are so many ways that I want to do the music and the effects and put words on the screen. It's not going to be perfect, but guess what? It's going to be done. Okay? It's going to make it out to you. You're going to be able to watch it. I'm going to be able to share it. Do you know why? Because I stopped waiting for things to be perfect and I just did them anyway. Okay? The framing in this video, not my favorite, right? But am I still showing you the video? Yes. Why? Because I stopped waiting for things to be perfect and I just did them anyway. I'm absolutely taking this with me into the next season of my life, for sure. Next thing, right, is put yourself out there. Okay, I met so many people on this ship that like literally when I got off the boat, people were just like, hey, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss you and it was great meeting you, etc., etc., etc. Why? Because I put myself out there. I did not let who I am before this moment dictate who I'm going to be. No, like, so what? I don't like talking to people when I'm in Miami because I'm overstimulated. On this boat, guess what? I'm gonna put myself out there. Why? Because I can. I literally can. And guess what? You can too. Put yourself out there. Doesn't have to be every day, but it should be someday, like today, okay? Put yourself out there, even if it's only one time this month, okay? That's more than you probably have in God knows how long, right? Take what you need, leave what you don't. You know me, all right? Also, speaking of you knowing me, I realized from this summer, you have to be comfortable being alone. There were so many things that this summer I did solo. I took trips solo. I went out of town for work solo. I traveled, on my own, even though, sometimes I met up with people. But in all honesty, like I did a lot of things by myself. Went to the beach by myself, tried new restaurants by myself, saw new movies by myself, like met new people by myself. Like you have to be comfortable being alone. There is so much in life that's on the other side of solitude. Okay? And you'll never ever experience it if you are not comfortable experiencing it by yourself. Which brings me to the 4th lesson from this summer. Do not wait for people to do what you want to do. That should have been over and done a long time ago. But in case nobody told you, stop waiting on people. If I would have waited for people before I got my ticket for this cruise, I might not have been able to get this ticket for this cruise. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it's sold out. Okay? If I waited for people in order to go to the Bahamas, I would have never went because people move on their own timeline. If I would have waited for people to become a model, I would never become a model. Why? Because people didn't think I was a model or considered me a model when I first started out. But because I did not wait on people to do what I wanted to do, I have become the person that you see Not right here. That's my best friend. But I've become the person that you've seen on this channel, on social media, some of you guys in real life. Like, it would not happen if I waited on people to do and be who I wanted to be and the things that I wanted to do. And the same thing is true for you. But that's something that no matter how much I say it, you're going to take what you need, leave what you don't. And until you actually do it, you won't understand that reality for yourself. But hey, it's one decision away. Okay? Now, this right here is perfect timing, because the fifth thing that I learned over the summer is to go somewhere new. I literally found this original rum cake factory in the Bahamas, and I've been to the Bahamas like multiple times. I'd never been here. And so on this particular trip, I made it a point to go somewhere I haven't been on the island. And I ended up here, and when I tell you I'm ordering these cakes, man, it was so good. They give you free samples. As you can see, it's a tourist hotspot. They did their big one, okay? It's a very, warm walk. It's about 10 minutes away from the port. But if you hop in a cab, you'll be there in like 2 minutes. Either way, it was somewhere new that I would have never experienced if I didn't make it a point to. Imagine all the things in your life that you might have never experienced if you weren't open to going somewhere new, trying something new. You see what I mean? That's one of the things that from this summer, it's really sticking with me. It's also how I ended up here at the Queen's Staircase. Something new. All right? It changes your whole perspective and adds a little spice to life. Okay? Now, speaking of spice of life, on the opposite side of all the spice and all the newness and all of the just spur of the moment is this particular lesson for the summer, and basically what it taught me, which is make plans. Always have something you're looking forward to. I planned to go to the Bahamas for my birthday. I planned to go to a couple new places while I was on the island. I also planned, to go to Queen's Staircase. And it made everything that I was doing before then worth it. Why? Because I have somewhere I'm going to be. I have something that I'm going to do. I have something that I'm looking forward to. So all of the things that are in between where I was when I booked this trip and decided to go to Queen's Staircase and go to the Bahamas and go to Junkanoo Beach and go to the rum cake factory, all the things that happened in between that, they did not impact me as much. Why? Because I had something that I was excited to look forward to. And it's so interesting that when you have something coming up, when you have something that you are planning for, when you have something that you are anticipating, how few things bother you. Okay, things that would have annoyed you to no end, they just roll off your back because you have something that you want to do and that you're looking forward to. That's literally like a life hack, okay? If you don't take nothing else from this video, take that and rock with it, okay? Now, the last couple of lessons were fun, okay? And hopefully they'll be fun for you too. What is this, the seventh? Yes, the seventh lesson that I've learned from the summer is to plan your looks like a vacay. What do I mean? When you go on vacation, okay, you are doing Pinterest boards. You're planning out your hair. You're planning out your makeup. You're planning out your accessories. You're planning out, the bag matching the shoes, matching the swimwear, what you're going to look like for different places that you're going to go. You plan it out. But then when you're back home, it's just like, I have nothing to wear. Oh, the same old clothes, same old this, same old that. If you plan your looks like a vacay, like if you just like at the start of every week, mapped out the week's looks like it was a vacation, I promise you every single day you would show up totally different. You would feel different. You would look different. It'd just be a totally different vibe. Okay. This is a fun one that I hope everybody listening to this video actually tries for themselves. Okay. Now, the second to last lesson this summer taught me is rest is required. Okay. I don't know if y'all can tell, but we are now at the beach. All the things you've seen so far happen on the same day. I've worked out. I've gone up a staircase. I've gotten some rum cake. I'm, on the beach now. I'm having a time, okay? And in order for me to keep having a time, I have to rest. I wouldn't have had this time if I didn't rest the night before. I wouldn't have this time if I wasn't well rested, mind, body, and spirit. So guess what? You have to rest like it's required because honestly, it is. And the more you try to cheat your rest, the more you are cheating your life and the life that you can have. All right? The last lesson is one that you've heard many a time from me, okay? And it's for good reason. Start today. I don't care if you're listening to this in the summertime, in the fall time, in the winter time, in the springtime. I don't care when you're listening to this. Start applying these lessons today, okay? Stop waiting for things to be perfect. Put yourself out there. Be comfortable being alone. Don't wait for people to do what you want to do. Do something new. Make plans. Plan your looks like a vacay. Rest like it's required, because it is. Start today, okay? You don't have to do everything, but you have to do something. That's how all great things start, okay? And with that, that's the end of our summer session. Take what you need, leave what you don't, and I'll be talking to you guys on the next one. Until then, be the best version you can be. Bye.